I changed my last name recently. I trust the process with this blush. Has anybody been following these Idaho murders? Good morning, good morning. I'm just getting ready for work. My makeup tends to be pretty simple when I'm getting ready for work for the day. I feel like we're gonna have a rough winter this year. Like, it's already so cold outside where I am, which is California. I'm from like central California. My little one has been sick the past few days. Thank God for my family, because my mom has been staying with him and just taking care of him and helping so that I can go to work. Single parenthood is not easy when you have bills to pay. I changed my last name recently. I have a very severe amount of childhood trauma thanks to my biological dad and older brother. So I changed it to my stepdad's last name. That's the last name I gave my son. And the man has been here for me since I was like 3. So he is my dad. Like, when I tell my friends stories about like, oh, my dad, like, it's my stepdad. I've always felt like doing it, but this year for his birthday, I actually did it. So it was really cool. It was a nice sentiment. I gave my son my stepdad's first name as his middle name and my stepdad's last name as his last name. So he's Presley and then my dad's first and last name. He's like a wonderful man, and he's really stepped in as a dad in my life when he didn't have to. And so I figured that was like the best sentiment I could give to him, was a namesake. And then I changed my last name for his birthday this year. So I don't know, I just think he deserves the world. So I did that for him. I had to change the lighting up. I felt like there was too much casting going on. Anyway, so I'm getting ready for work. I called out sick yesterday. I trust the process with this blush. But I didn't call out sick. I went in for like 2 hours and then my son was sick, so I had to leave. This is my trick when I'm getting ready quickly for like a busy day. I always put some blush in my eyelids so that it can count as like eyeshadow. That's just how I work. And then most of the time I'll grab like my bronzer brush, bring in a little bit of brown for warmth. There's my eyeshadow. I really try to simplify things as much as possible for work so that I can just get up and go, because I start work at 7 a.m. My toddler has to get to daycare by like 6:40 for me to get to work on time. My work is pretty close. When I'm not filming, it takes me like 15 minutes to do. I used to I had to do these in-depth looks every single day for work. Like, it was nuts. And now that I work just a simple office job and the only manager in the building is me, I'm like, I'm not going to implement some crazy dress code. I ran out of my favorite brow pen. It's just the Benefit brow pencil. I'm going to use my contour powder to do my brows today. Has anybody been following these Idaho murders? Because I'm a little sketched. I don't know. I feel like I know how I would react personally if I was one of the roommates. You know I would freeze. I know I wouldn't even text anybody. I know I would just be like, I'd probably text my mom. Even though she wasn't there, like, I'd probably text my mom. My mom would probably go bananas trying to get to me. I feel like it's definitely something to note that they were texting each other while it was happening. And I understand the whole, like, how did they know who to text? Like, how come they didn't text everybody? How come they just texted each other? I know all these questions that have arisen. But I also feel like we weren't there and we don't know, so it's hard to really just place a judgment. And if these poor girls, who I don't think were involved, in all honesty, if they were not involved, they are getting a lot of backlash right now for texting each other. And it's like, I get it, it looks bad, but everybody responds differently. Would I have waited 8 hours to call the police? No. I'd probably freeze for a little bit, like I said, like 20-30 minutes, and then I'd be like, hello, Popo, hello, police, hello, please help me. Like, I don't know how they waited that long. That's the only thing that gets me, is I'm like, 8 hours is a lot. But at the same time, didn't they have like a party or something? So I don't know. They could have just thought it was something going on as far as that. There's just a lot of factors people aren't thinking about, and I feel bad because if these girls are not involved, they're like getting the most hate of their entire lives. I swear this lighting will be the death of me this morning. I'm like pretty big into true crime, but I don't. No, I do obsess with it, honestly. I'm like, oh, I'm obsessed with true crime. Also, I'm gonna be scared at night when I get up to go pee. So, I don't know. Do I watch a lot of true crime? Do I read a lot of true crime? Yes. Just recently, I had a friend show me a show on HBO Max called True Detective. And every season has a different set of like big actors and actresses that are like movie actors and actresses. So, like the first season has Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. My favorite season thus far. I just started season 2. Season 2 has Colin Farrell and Rachel McAdams and Vince Vaughn. And it's pretty good too. I definitely need to fix this lighting problem. I know I have some major lighting issues going on. I'll fix it tomorrow. It's the way my setup is angled. I tried a new angle and it's just shadowing so bad. I still haven't seen the Barbie movie yet. I really want to. Like I said, today's just very simple. I'm gonna pop on. I'm a fan of all things white eyeliner related. I feel like it just makes my eyes look that much bigger. I love it. Pretty simple-ish makeup. I always throw on a little bit of lip stain. Alright, this is my finished makeup look. I will be back with a hair done, outfit on, ready to go. Okay, hair is done. Makeup is done. It's laundry day, so my outfit's gonna be real plain, okay? As you can tell, it's real bland. It's laundry day. Don't judge me. I'm gonna head to work, and I will see you guys back for my next video. Thanks for getting ready with me.